Do not turn off the PS4 while I'm recording. Also, welcome to the wonderful world of 428 or 428? I don't know. Shibuya Scramble. Just ignore that. This game came out today, and I think you should play it. It's really fun. We're gonna be this guy who's dramatically pointing into the camera. Big enthusiasts. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that guy. He's probably trying to do himself good. Well, that's not gone well. Oh, no. Look at that guy's shoulder patch. All right. Oh, dramatic taxi. That's what I do at the phone when I'm writing. Hello. All right. Like that dude's binder in the back that just says nega file. It's a really good cover. Free lottery. Ew. Exactly. Oh, what a nice driver.
Don't trust ominous crying voices on the phone. What is happening in this taxi?
We're driving super fast. We had to get from wherever in Japan to Shibuya Station in 10 minutes.
Getting to Heaven Publishing.
Yep.
Son of a bitch. How's it going?
It's going. This is
Heaven Publishing is a great name.
This is essentially Chapter 2, if Chapter 1 was like the demo. Gotten through one person's story all the way through, and now I'm going back around through the other 4.
Did that person eat it?
No.
Okay.
I think everyone has to live. That's the secret, is that if you eat it, then you gotta go back and... So this game is a choose-your-own-adventure game, but you're playing about 6 of them at the same time, and your choices matter across all of them. So, should I tell this taxi to wait here, or should I wait to...
If you don't send that taxi on its way, someone else is going to need it and not get a taxi.
You're probably right.
But also, if you send him on his way, then someone who needs the taxi to be right here won't be able to get it.
You're also probably right. Luckily, it's pretty easy to just jump back and twiddle with your settings.
This man has done his job. Let him do his thing.
Oh, jeez. Whoa! Oh dear! That's not what you want to see!
Did things go wrong?
Things have gone wrong!
Avoided the elevator. 4-star General Gossip is another great name!
It's really good.
Oh. Wow, the stream delay is intense.
A little bit.
Because he just now opened the door, and you're right, that is a bad sign. What the hell are you doing, man?
Oh, that! What is happening?
What do you mean, what's happening?
Well, that's cute. It's a beautiful sunny April day it is. This was getting truly ridiculous.
I don't trust this kid. This kid is the villain.
Probably. Oh, okay. So this is a keep out, which means that I need to get someone else here and then jump back to this guy. And it's going to tell me, like, it does a really good job of kind of tutorializing some of the weirder visual novel stuff that someone like me, who does not play visual novels very often, probably wouldn't get. and see that there's a guy in a different story that shows up at a certain time, and he's like, hey, maybe check out that. But I need, so I'm locked from their story. Let me pull up the time chart because this is also somewhat incredible. So it keeps everybody going, like there. So you can kind of keep track of what's happening when, basically. And so, for example, you can see I can't get to 11:20 with Tama with Tama rather, because there is a bad end there, and I needed to do something with someone at 11:15 or something, and I've done everyone else at 11:15 and couldn't fix that, so it's going to be in this last guy I checked, who is this guy, wearing a vest. And his story starts with someone with a gun. Action shots.
This seems confusing, but really fun.
It's not as confusing as it seems at first. Because when I was playing the demo, I was kind of worried, and they only give you 2 people to jump between, and I was like, oh dear, sweet lord. But they do a good job of kind of fun, like, if you get a bad end, there's always a little hint of like, hey, this happened because this happened somewhere else. If you can make something else not happen, then when you come back here, maybe something else will happen.
Yeah, it was pretty nice to be like, hey, look out for someone's sighing as the keyword, jump back and forth or whatever, that last thing.
Yeah.
I like them just telling you straight up, like, okay, this is what you need to be looking for.
We need to not get shot in this story. Oh, also we're at the Log Lady bar because this game has had multiple Twin Peaks references, and I don't know whether I should be, like, worried about that.
It's fine. Funny enough, the guys who wrote it never actually seen Twin Peaks.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine that. Oh no, his phone is ringing. I feel like I should probably grab the lady and run, because this guy is big and I am small.
But he's also got a cane.
Yeah, well, no,
if you knock the cane out of his hand...
None of those are options, so I'm just gonna run.
Okay.
Oh, apparently the running was the kicking the cane.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, also because he's not going to be able to chase you with a cane.
This is true.
Doubly so without the cane.
Also, as a side note, this guy is like some kind of superhero, but like an environmental superhero who like punches.
So the worst kind of superhero?
Well, no, because he punches people who litter in Shibuya.
Oh, I see. I didn't see him anywhere when Tama Tonga was hanging out.
Well, that wasn't in Shibuya.
I guess. He's a very, very local hero.
Just straight up, he's like Mean Clean or something is his name. I don't remember what it was, but it was really good. Also, this lady is not psyched to be having this conversation with a creepy foreign man.
I mean, to be fair, having a conversation is better than being held at gunpoint.
Yeah, but But the
Depends on,
conversation,
you know what? Depends on the conversation.
the conversation
But, you know,
is get in this creepy van and also don't call the police or your family.
yeah, that's a bad conversation. But again, better than gunpoint. Because you can just run away.
How to get to Dogen's? Oh, I bet since I sent the taxi guy with the reporter, I sent him on his way, so I bet I can.
So this guy might be able to get a taxi at the train station where the taxi guy said he was going to go.
Yeah. Oh, he lives in Dogenzaka.
I like when puzzles in games make sense.
Yeah. Okay, so these are the people who were in the other story that I need to do something to here so that they don't deal with the other people. They're like, what's up? Hey, do you know where this building is? Nope, not at all. It's that other way, buddies. Also, look at these Yakuza.
They're pretty Yakuza. Except for that dude on the right, who, I don't know. I don't know about that guy. That dude on the right looks like he would like to be a Yakuza, but is not.
Yeah. He's like early game Kido. Yakuza spoilers. This is a real pretty area. There's a Shibuya River that runs between two bridges. Apparently people collected fireflies on this river and then gave them to the Shogun.
Well, that's nice. I'm sure the Shogun appreciated that.
Yeah. The I really like the way that they kind of differentiate the little like, hey, you can learn more about this topic, because there are like that one where it had the little like magnifying glass where it's like, this is actual Japanese stuff. This is actual things in the real world. And then if it's got a 428, this is made up for the video game.
Oh, that's interesting. I like they make a distinction there.
Yeah. This lady's like, you're weird. Why are you cleaning instead of getting a job? Why don't you get a job cleaning? How's about?
Don't get a job. Jobs suck. It's a scam.
Oh no. More thugs. It's a good group name for your dumb youth gang that was apparently founded by me. The top dog, the man in charge, the head honcho.
Just gonna throw it out there. That sounds like it should be an NJPW staple.
The SOS, the Studs of Shibuya.
Or at least like a tag team.
I mean, that's basically Roppongi Vice, but Shibuya instead of Roppongi.
Yeah.
See, look. See all those other ones where it had the little 428 about, like, the SOS and stuff? But this is for real. Beatdowns will actually happen.
Of course.
Just unplug the headphones real quick so I can lean back.
To mess someone up super bad.
Yep.
Is this just going to turn into Kinkabancho?
I think this dude's story is Kinkabancho.
Okay.
But I bailed from the studs of Shibuya. Picking up trash. Oh, this guy looks like someone I can trust. Oh, he's new here.
This lady following you seems really unsure about following you.
So, as a brief bit of catch up, that lady had her sister kidnapped.
Mm-hmm.
It was witnessed by Leland Palmer.
Mm-hmm.
And so they gave that lady like ransom money to hold because they were like, bring the ransom to Shibuya Station. And the one storyline I went all the way through was like a detective who's been tailing the people with the money.
Sorry, I'm just going to comment on how shocked I am. That was the first storyline you went all the way through. Anyways.
To be fair, it was mostly accidental because I was expecting more like choices to matter, but there was only like one choice in Thomas' story that related back to his story, and then I just went all the way through. This is... Achi is psyched about the part where this guy is picking up trash. And that lady's like, what are you doing?
Just wrong with this. Were his parents shot by an unpicked up can?
No, his parents run an electronics shop.
Okay.
That's the spirit! Look at all this trash I had found.
This guy would love that whole mini game in Yakuza. You just pick up all the garbage in the city and turn it into the homeless people.
Pretty much. Great, thanks, gotta go by.
This guy is too excited.
A little bit. Oh hey, we're going towards Shibuya Station. And we're gonna chill in this restaurant. Well, that's a story. All right. I like that guy who... I feel like he has one standing pose in all of these pictures, and it is constantly just legs wide, arms at sides. Also, hey, what's up? You seen a van? Oh, hey, a blue van. How about that? First year student works as a delivery driver. I feel like this lady is, or like the background and this lady is like the Jaws camera thing is happening very subtly, and it's a little freaking me out. I can say that older women who ran tobacco shops or noodle houses did seem to have a knack for spotting details, but women of her age aren't always the most reliable.
Harsh.
Yeah, let's believe her for the moment. Oh, there was a foreigner sitting inside. Look at that fish in the background. Why does that fish have like rabbit teeth when the stream catches up?
I mean, there's some really creepy fish out there, man.
I mean, this is true, but...
Do you remember that fish just has like an entire horrible parasite for a tongue?
Oh yeah, that's gross.
Or that fish with human teeth?
Yep. The situation was bad.
Spoilers, pufferfish actually do have horrible beak-like buck teeth.
Weird. I did not know that. I don't think that's what they say at all, Achi. Also, that is not a very flattering smile, but, you know.
Check out this fish. Oh god, that is a giant link. That link is more than 2,000 characters long.
If some things on Google don't copy and paste right anymore because
Clearly.
Stuff.
Alright, let's try that again.
Oh god.
Yep.
That is terrifying.
Ever seen the inside of a pufferfish's mouth?
Well, bam.
Bam.
There it is. Also, I've disconnected from IRC. Am I still streaming? Yes. Okay.
According to this.
He had to really think about what optimist meant. I was pretty sure it had something to do with doctors or glasses or something.
That noodle lady was right. This guy's not the smartest tool in the shed.
No, he is not. Then... Whoops. We got another keep out, so we'll have to jump back to this guy at some point with a different character. That one didn't give me a hint on who it is, but I assume it's probably... It is one of these three people. But since we directed people away from Tama, we can... jump back into here at the last arc and see what's up with Tama. Tama is stuck in a cat outfit.
Very important question. Does he know why or how he's in a cat outfit?
She knows that the boss helped her in, but she can't get it out. The zipper broke, and also the head is stuck to the body, so now she's stuck in the cat outfit. See, the boss helped her get into it, is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she is super psyched about the part where she is drinking tea in her cat outfit.
How?
Because the lady gave her a thing with a really long straw.
Okay.
She makes her own protein juice. Also, Tama's story is that she's a mascot for this diet supplement called Burning Hammer.
It's a great name for a diet supplement.
Yep. At one point, it was given to the detective's partner, who then gave it to the detective, and it may have killed him on the train that he was on. So I had to jump to this lady and give it to not the detective partner. I'm kind of buttoning through this because this is somewhat old, but they're basically like, hey, oh dear lord, this guy is funky student but grown up.
Oh god. Funky adult.
He is funky adult.
Businessman.
He is literally funky businessman. Anyway, he was being beaten up by loan sharks, which is why in Ashi's story I had to send them to not this building. Junichi Yanagishita. Nagishita.
Odd-looking man. Nice tie, though.
Hmm? Pulls a bottle of Burning Hammer from his coat pocket. Sister products include Del Sweats, Cellulose, Better Sweater, Dom Pepperone, Power Burn Z, Mr. Thin, Nega Chow, and Super Nega Chow. Which really just makes me think about super oxygenated air. Go watch the last Assassin's Creed video for context on that one.
I love that whole dumb storyline of oxygenated air, and then the dude opens the other store and he's like, yeah, whatever, super oxygenated air. Fuck. It's such a good move.
Oh, right. So apparently, the detective guy had not eaten all day, so that is why it apparently killed him. Because drinking this stuff on an empty stomach can cause nasty problems.
Like death.
Such as what? I'd rather not say. It's probably safe for her to try. Wait, is this that stuff that gives you visions or something? I feel like that's the option I should pick here. A weird burning spicy flavor, and it turns all of your fingernails a faint shade of black? What?
That's probably bad.
wait.
Oh
Oh no, this is is the diet drink black blood of the earth? Because you can see things no one else can see, and hear things no one else can hear. Meanwhile, it's just asking me who am I. It's like that The Who song. I don't think her own lips are around that bottle because this is a bad angle for that picture. Oh. Oh no. This has gone poorly, make me mad.
Are you not seeing visions that you want to see?
Nope. No, I'm not.
Great. Are you just tripping super hard?
Burning hammer. Drink all you want and just burn those pounds away. I like the cat suit just in the floor, like, dying. It's a health food product that got imported from America, because of course it is. Oh dear lord.
Are you dead?
You got ripped off, man. Oh wait, that guy's sighing.
He only has 300 bottles?
Apparently.
Jesus.
So now I can jump to Minorikawa, because if you remember, there was the thing about sighing. And now I can jump back to the reporter guy. I don't know, because the last time there was one of these, it was like the two people literally crossed paths, and then you could jump to the other one. Scratch cards. Oops. Apparently, well, it'll get there, but that went real bad. I guess we're going to be doing a whole lot of writing. Dramatic pointing. I can relate, Minorikawa. 12 of the pages were still blank and untouched. He wanted to punch whatever writers had been assigned those pages. There's nothing in this world that he hates more than a bad joke, and I feel like we would not get along in that case. Oh, that escalated quickly. Shibuya Scuttlebutt Special! Jesus Christ.
I like that every one of these full shots just looks super unimpressed.
Yep. Shibuya now! Black market organ trafficking. Great. This sucked hardcore. Turn to the dark side. I mean, really, I feel like I should probably cut Shibuya now, because that's just 2 words. So that's what I'm going to do. Sakuragao Kacho. I feel like that's where Shenmue takes place. In the hospital, currently doing time. Oh, I can relate to this. A reporter who hates talking to people. Okay, it wasn't that bad. I'm gonna let this out in that I did not spend an hour-long interview in which I only managed to ask someone's name. So if I do that, then that leads to a bad end for a different person. So we're gonna call up Chiaki Iso. Probably butchering all of these names, but you know.
It's fine. If they wanted you to pronounce them correctly, they would say them out loud.
This is true. There doesn't appear to be voice acting in this game, that I've found at least.
That's kind of surprising.
It's mostly just sound effects. Also, I really like this sound-only thing of we couldn't get an actress for this. Oh, that's one way to look at it. Did you say Street Gang? Oh. Oh, I guess we have but thou musted that earlier, what story are we cutting? It's less than ideal when loan collectors are coming and you don't really have any money to give them. Norikawa felt distinctly awkward. The tissue prints?
4 hours to fill 6 pages.
I mean, it's not that bad.
It's not.
You do have to, like, go, you know, interview people, but... Oh, boy. I can go meet up with the drink people or the endo. Let's do drink people, maybe. Oh, wait, no, I should have done the other one. Crap. Oh, well. Again, it's not like, you know...
It's not like you can't go back and make the other choice later.
Yeah.
Great thing about a game with a timeline.
That guy is psyched! Oh, hey. Oh, dear. I should have... I should not have done this. It's a good face. Oh no, this has gone poorly. This is not how I was expecting this game to go, make me mad.
Jesus Christ. Is that man saluting while you fly into space?
Probably. Well, I think I may have just murdered that guy. So these are the bad ends.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell because it says bad end.
Also because you gave yourself brain damage by firing yourself into a rooftop.
Showing up at
Tried to murder a diamond ring salesman.
showing up at the sales demo ahead of schedule. Bad call. I like how I realized that as soon as I did it, and then it's just like, yeah, no, just
Oh, whatever.
yeah. We're just gonna go back.
Bad MP feeling the burn.
There's something like 80 to 100 bad ends in this game, I believe.
Great.
Let's go to Endo Electronics. How's about? Oh, hey, because I sent the taxi out and then he came back. $500 hidden cameras. That's a lot of hidden cameras. He's a freelance writer. I care about two things, what's real and what's true. That's a real good tagline for your reporter character. Woo! Oh hey, how about that? Door was the debut title from this game's producer and was produced in a 5-inch floppy version. Oh, that guy does not want to be here. It's a really cool looking business card.
Side note, I can really relate to the thing about this store looking more like a pile of hoarded junk than a business.
I can imagine.
They were right, that guy was tired looking.
Yep, that's a problem. Once it starts making dry ice, it won't stop. Light bulbs. Oh, it's the theater people who were interviewing them later, I think. How do you get anything done in this mess? That's all I have time to spare to play with you. I feel like this is like a nice reversal from I care about two things, what's real or what's true, or what's real and what's true. And he's like, I'm gonna write a hit piece on you unless you talk to me. Although he's not a liar.
He's not. He's only reporting the truth.
Exactly. The television radioactive? Like,
That wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, it's not quite the radioactive symbol, but like that UL-255 television box almost looks like it's got the radioactive symbol on it. A lot of delinquents, also referred to in more outmoded terms as ruffians or hoodlums. Oh hey, convenient. I can kill two stories with one stone. Call themselves SOS. I hear them shouting. 2009 was my best year. Sticker on the back of my controller is
Right, you
peeling
mentioned
off.
that guy's parents ran the electric store.
Yeah.
Now it all makes sense.
Not to pat myself on the back, but go me! Oh, so I think I can jump to him now. Because he mentioned his son. Also, this is a really good screen. I'm just gonna let this sit here for one moment while I... Hey, it's a blue van. There weren't any other blue cars around, so this had to be it.
The thing where you jump from one person to another just looks like a fighting game screen.
A little bit. Oh, yeah, no, that's, What if we went together? How's about? I feel like having that conversation in front of the car really makes this like, oh, we're gonna go separately so that we don't draw suspicion, kind of.
It's fine. No one's paying attention.
Oh no! That's not gone well. Oh dear. That's a face.
Foreigners.
He'd made a promise, no quitting halfway, and that is the face of someone who will not quit halfway. I assume this was a bad end.
Seems like it.
Bad end. He did try to warn her that checking out the van by herself was dangerous. And oh look, she got herself kidnapped. The hint, editorializing here. Also, they are twins, because I just realized... Wait, he doesn't know what his sister would look like. Oh, right, they're twins. I am just an ordinary passerby. Whoop. This has not gone well.
But did it go better than last time?
So far, so much. Oh, that guy's got a knife, though.
Oh. Do you have a knife coat?
I do not.
Damn it.
But I did kick him in the face, apparently.
Well, that's good.
Well, this hadn't gone as planned. Oh, serious eye glare.
Action shot.
Oops. Well, that went better. Sort of. Oh, hey, that guy. Remember that guy from the beginning of this guy's story with the gun and the cane? And we gotta go. Besides, the guy had to use a cane. They could just outrun him. That thing that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, it took me until now to catch up.
So hey, Tower Records. And that one lady who's been mentioned multiple times. That whatever. so that's probably the official end of his, yeah. So when you get this to be continued, that means you know you're good with that guy for this section. And you can just...
And now everyone else has to reach the end.
Yeah. And you can't advance until everyone hits the
next section.
Yeah. So, like, for instance, because I jumped out of Minorikawa, I can jump back to... Or I can go back to Minorikawa's story and be like... And not jump to Endo. Guess he's of no use to me then. Oh, believe me, I know how you feel. Everybody dumping on it. Achi. Here's this sick picture of a Japanese webcam. In case you don't know what a webcam is. In case you don't know what a wireless network is. Here's some information about wireless networks.
It's a game for everyone. I'll make sure anyone who plays this game can be the fool.
It's a game for everybody, but I had to buy this digitally because my store did not get a copy of this, unfortunately. And here's about encryption.
When does the little thing pop up to tell you about cryptocurrency?
I had a weird dream recently about cryptocurrency, and I don't know...
You had a dream of cryptocurrency?
Well, not like that was the only thing about it, but like it came up during the story of like... something to do with like... For some reason, I was a panelist on some game show that was awarding cryptocurrency to people. And I had a dumb hat and was like making goofy predictions. I think all of this...
What you're saying is you saw a vision of the future.
Oh no.
Game show that awards cryptocurrency sounds like a thing that will exist in the next 5 years.
I feel like it may already exist. But,
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to jump the gun.
But I think it also stemmed from, I saw like a weird Patreon of some lady offering psychic predictions for cryptocurrency buying and selling. I was like, I could get in on that hustle. This is a good picture of Minorikawa here. I also like this ongoing other story that is just not happening in the game, but in the, like, the little, glossary thing of just like, this is about the Wandering Angels, they're doing this, yada yada yada. You're gonna be all mad at me. I know this life. I like that the I don't want them to be mad at me text is smaller than the other text. To be continued. And we can jump back to Tama because that was how we originally jumped back to Minorikawa. So it seems confusing, but it actually makes a weird amount of sense.
Yeah. I like that you just sort of pop back once you completed the other character section. It's like, alright, now get back to the previous person. To the point where you jumped off of.
This is a good glossary entry. There could be people who would spend 150 or 15,000 yen on a bottle of burning hammer. That's terrifying. Nuh-uh. Okay. Isn't this just a scam? I can't get out of my suit. Ah! Scissor Man. My troubles all started earlier this morning. I need this weird necklace. That guy is psyched. Oh, creepy guy. That guy is psyched that I am working for him. Oh, wait. And now he's dancing. He needs to pay back his debt. That is a quote that is a reference to something. I don't remember what it is. Ah, freaky cat costume. Oh, okay, so the guy didn't die, he just blacked out because he drank the burning hammer without eating anything, and it was cut with water, so it didn't send him into the sky like it did with fucking Minorikawa. But he just collapsed. Another terrifying thought. It was a pretty ridiculous turn of events.
I feel like that, you know, goes with the whole game. I really appreciate the way, just the way it's all shot, the way that people are like exaggerating all of their actions and everything.
Yeah.
It feels like this feels like FMV Phoenix Wright.
Yeah. Either that or like Japanese contradiction.
Yeah. Man, that'd be great.
Although apparently this came out in like 2008 originally or something.
Huh.
It was originally...
Just now my over here.
Yeah. It was originally...
Who the hell would localize something like this?
Yes. It originally came out on the Wii.
Oh.
And so this is the last guy, and we'll wrap up this hour and move on to my secret other game.
Oh no, it's a secret other game.
It's a good secret other game. Don't worry.
You say so.
Believe me when I say it is a one that I would like to play.
The real question is honestly just whether or not it is a good enough secret game to keep me awake.
I think so.
It has been a long day.
Anyway, so this guy works for like a pharmaceutical company, and they are studying the UA virus, that apparently is based off of Ebola or something, but also it kills you in like 6 hours.
That's right.
Yeah. And his bad end... No, side note.
Oh, my side note was I was reading a thing about the Black Plague earlier today, and there was an anecdote in there about a doctor who went to check on a patient, caught the Black Plague from the patient, and then died, like, at the patient's bedside from the plague.
Nice.
It's like, wow, yeah, that is fast acting.
Yep.
What were you saying, and why are you looking at the zombie?
Because someone is sending me emails talking about my crimes. But the bad end...
Working for Umbrella?
Maybe. The bad end earlier for this guy was that Minorikawa, instead of just calling the social anxiety reporter lady, sent his email to like everyone, and then that resulted in this guy getting an email about, please come to this place, someone will die if you don't. And then he came there and there was nobody there, and he just watched the sunset and was happy. Bad end. Alright, he wants to... This guy is like, I want to understand the emotions of viruses.
Okay.
Do not look away. These are your crimes. Check out his eyes.
Just saying, you're getting a bunch of pictures of zombies from Africa. There's a chance you work for Umbrella and or Tricell.
It showed a morgue piled high with corpses. Gross. The lymph nodes were grotesquely swollen. Also, here's this biological diagram of lymph nodes. Ew, blood and gastric fluids.
Bad combo. Side note, I continue to really like this weird visual novel thing lately. We're just gonna let you click text to find out more about it.
Yeah, it's a really good feature.
Yep, I want it in everything, essentially.
Of like, what does this mean?
Like, Pyre has one of my favorite implementations, because you can just be like, alright, I forgot who this character is, remind me.
Yeah. Pyre has good ones, and it's not a visual novel, but I still really like Tyrannies, where, like, certain characters will talk to you in those.
Yeah, in the little tooltip thingies. That whole thing with the voices that are on was fun. It took me a little while to realize that's what was happening there.
Anyway, so this guy had been developing, like, an antivirus for this insanely deadly virus. And apparently they were testing it on people in South Africa without his knowledge.
Does that even really make it his crime then?
You know. Also, this guy is way into that Aya Kamiki lady.
She's a good singer.
Apparently. He had no interest in the arts.
I mean, what's the difference between human experimentation and clinical testing?
Generally, people agree to clinical testing.
I guess. But that's what we have prisoners for. They don't have to agree to anything.
Something about the bright colors cheered him on, or drew him in.
Side note, I just want to point this out. At the Goodwill today, someone donated a Baby Metal CD.
Wow.
Yep. Didn't expect that shit.
Someone donated a CD from, like, Canadian fake, or like, there's some Canadian drama. It was about, like, this girl who won American, or like Canadian Idol, but also it was less about the singing and more about, like, daily life of this lady or something weird. And the secret is I really like one of the songwriters on that show from other things, so I maybe just picked it up. Anyway, that's my story. The show is called Instant Star. Alright, called up my boss. Things are gonna go well. He is sociable, but awkward. They refer to him by nicknames like Japanese Columbo. It's a good nickname. That's what I want my nickname to be if I was Japanese and a detective. Also, this is a really creepy shot.
Of this dude just standing in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great. He can be quite unsettling.
Why does this have the text of "you need to know more about this"? This is entirely more in depth about what this is than it should be. Alright. Good to know. Nice. Bad-mouthing him in his own house. I'm not being touchy, but he knew full well that he was.
Who are all these assholes?
They're just other detectives. Well, then what's the point of that? That's, that's a really good point. The cops are going to be like, yeah, we can raise 50 million yen. And then they're like, but you got to pay us back, though. I was like, what? That's... Oh boy. This is gonna go well. Oh, jeez. He held out a banana. Oh no, the banana.
Do not just randomly offer bananas to people.
Everyone who's a genius is also a little bit odd guy. Ah!
Oh no.
That is a really weird close-up. Here's a banana. Also chocolate. Well, that was weird. Oh, look at the happy children.
Why would he trade you a bar of chocolate he's already eaten some of?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's an answer to this question that is pretty obvious, but I don't know. That's weird. But hey, there's that hour. All those FMV people. Jack Stanley. Eels and I are one and the same. I got the trophy, the cat's out of the bag.
The lady is still in the cat.
The lady is still in it. Anyway, that is 428 Shibuya Scramble. This game seems great.
This game seems kind of radical.
It is $50
You
on...
know how many hours are in the game?
I think it goes to like 8.
That makes sense. That's a good number. Then how many hours have you been through?
2.
That was 2?
Yeah. So it starts at 10 and it goes to 8. Or 7.
Alright.
Or, wait. 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
24-hour time. I don't know how it works. Anyway, we're just going to close this application because this came out today as well. It's the Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise demo. From the Yakuza people. But anime.
It's pretty good, honestly.
Ryuga Gotoku Studio. Should I go through the battle tutorial?
To be honest, for a minute there, I zoned out and forgot we were doing another game. Alright. We'll pay attention to what this is again. Just focus my eyes. Alright.
Fist of the North Star.
Yep. That's the one. Alright.
Let's do the tutorial, because why not? Lower volume of bloodshed? No. Maximum bloodshed.
Probably. I mean, also, your nemesis apparently awaits you at the end of the tutorial. Is that what that said?
That's what that said.
Okay. It's a weird place for your nemesis to
You're not wrong. I also don't know anything about Fist of the North Star, so I don't know who my nemesis is.
be. I'm going to assume either Rao or potentially Jaggy. It will either be a tall, buff man or a tall, buff man wearing a football helmet.
Shin?
Oh, right, that guy. He was the villain. He was the nemesis in the first story arc. He barely counts. Although I guess he did kidnap your girlfriend. And I guess she died.
Fist of the North Star.
I'm pretty sure.
Is this like Yakuza? I'm gonna go with yes. This is pretty Yakuza. Although, boy, this rush combo has a... I thought Akiyama's rush combo in like Yakuza 5 had a lot of hits. This has a lot of hits. Also, that's just the Yakuza combo. All on the guard. That's a Yakuza quick step right there. Top left meter displays counts health. And fight. Alright. Those guys explode into a lot of blood. This is true. I want the hard violence. Ow. I leveled up and got a star orb. There are many ways to collect orbs. Oh, this is super Yakuza.
Why did you punch that man's foot? Fine, by the way.
It's fine.
He had like a sick post-apocalypse leather jacket, and by the time you were done, he was shirtless, and then he was torso-less.
Unlocking abilities is crucial, it says.
Go figure.
That guy looks like an anime rival, man.
Shin,
I
blonde hair.
yes.
Okay. He's also got a secret dumb martial art like Kinshiro, except his lets you cut people instead of punching them until they explode. It's your fingers are like lightsabers.
Nice. Hitting an enemy multiple times puts them in a state of meridian shock. Strike their channeling points. Okay. I don't know what this means, but that is weird. Sure, we'll turn on auto-channeling mode. Hokuto Fist of... Oh dear. Dude, your head. Well, that dude is not psyched about that.
So I guess after the match, after that,
Karate chop that man's head in half.
at one point, I'm not sure that Pinchero punched him so hard that he vomited up his own skeleton.
Okay. Sure.
That's kind of what Mr. North Star is, for the record.
Great. I've got heat mode. Like Yakuza 6 up in here. I jabbed my thumb in that dude's ear and now I'm spinning him around. And then he exploded. Fist of the North Star seems dumb. It's making mad.
It's just Mad Max with magic martial arts.
You know, there are worse things to do. Whoa. Does everyone's head get all crazy when they explode?
Yes. It's wherever you were
That's unfortunate. That's a really good way to show math. I'm noticing this.
Like every episode was basically how is he gonna kill these guys? What dumb things
Stuck that dude in the side and then the back, and now, oh god, that dude's back. Is that the Fist of the North Star thing?
Yeah, the 100 Fist Rush. Swelling.
I don't know how.
You missed the one on that guy kneeling. I bet that would have been a great one.
Probably.
I don't know.
I got the other guy.
Like, oh, karate chopped him. Yeah, the spine breaker.
Yeah, that's rough, is what that is.
All of that dude just exploded. Oh yeah, I love his dumb thing where he's like impaling people with his thumb.
Yeah, that's weird. Also, hey, what up? It's Shing.
Through that man, and he just fucking exploded into a shower of gore.
I want you to let Yuria go, and he's like, "Oh, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard."
If I remember right, by this point, Yuria had already died, so he just had a life-size doll replica.
Oh, good.
Or maybe she throws herself off the roof during this. There's some dumb thing. Like, she's already dead, I believe, is the joke here.
Isn't that the thing about the series? Is people already being dead?
To stab you with his finger. fingers. Which also, look at the size of those scars. That dude has
その胸に
fingers.
傷を負った程度で死なず
Everyone
に
in
済ん
Fist
だ
of the
理
North
由
Star
を
has
忘
Yao
れたのか
hands.
お前を殺そうと
Everyone
す
in
る
Fist of the
俺を
North Star has
ユリアが
Yao
止めたから
arms
だ
and Yao bodies.
Yao
俺に
everything.
一生ついていきますと泣き叫びながらな女に守られ生き延びた惨めな男よ
He exploded his spine.
今なら見逃してやるあの日地獄へ落ちたも同然のやつへの最後の情けだ
言いたいことはそれだけか
Also, I switched it to Japanese because in Japanese it's the Kiryu guy doing the
俺
voice
は
for
貴様に会
Kenshiro.
うために
Nice.
地獄の底から這い戻った
もう一度俺に負けるために来たのかバカな男だ
Oh, that now he's glowing yellow. That shit out of my face,
少しはやるようになったよう
says
だな
Kenshiro.
だが俺の本気の剣はお前には見切れん
Oh, but I
今度こ
was
そ
holding
殺してや
back.
る 来いケンシロウ
Successor of Nanto Koshuken. I gave him the steel shredding clench. I also like when you go into heat mode, your shirt flies off. Also, I gave him the steel shredding clench again. He's not psyched about this. Oh, dude, your hand! Dude, his hand, though.
Fine.
You don't even know what awaits you.
Welcome
The hell?
I like how confused you are.
Yeah, okay.
Sick body orb.
I'll play this video game when it comes out.
Yeah, this seems like it will be an alright video game. Push this button.
Yeah, what? No, not lower the volume.
Yeah, old NES cartridge. Racing minigame. Oh, the healing minigame.
Is
Where
that
he puts on the doctor's coat and then he runs around and punches the cancer out of everyone.
a thing that happens?
Yes.
Are
He's a
you?
man with a healing martial art. His power is healing you via punching. Kinshiro learns the healing punch.
I can't
He's post-apocalypse Jesus.
tell if you're making this up or not, but I feel
お前
like
は
Saying that, the
yeah,
answer is the same every time.
I know.
探したぜ
This kid looks cool.
バット
ケンとサザンクロスの手前で車は
I
壊れ
like
る
his
し
hair.
奴隷商人に捕まって売り飛ばされそうになるし
強軍だと
ああそうさ俺も強王軍に殺されそうになって逃げてきてで強王軍の後をこっそりついていったらこの町にたどり着く町の情報を集めてたらケンシロウって名
Even
前
the
が出
game
てきて
calls
びっ
him sidekick in quotation marks.
But he's got cool hair.
ケ
Look
ン
at
こそ
him.
なんでこの町にいるんだよ
And goggles. That means he's the protagonist of the Digimon series.
キャン だんまりはなしだぜ。
なぜ俺
そりゃさ、剣の強さ。町で暮らすつもりなら特に俺は役に立つと思うぜ。この町にユリアさんがいるか。
バットな
車を作るんだよ。
Apparently he's a sub-story. Also, I guess this game has sub-stories, because
あ
it's
あ、
Yakuza.
正確には俺が自分の車を手に入れ、そのパーツを集めれば、それに誰かの車を修理しても、
そうだな。
そうと決まればさ。
Respite Street is a really good name.
Side note, apparently, while looking through this villain wiki, there is a villain named Dante who's just an overweight post-apocalypse cop. And apparently Kenshiro hits him with the dumb martial arts that makes him swell up and explode, and then walk into a volcano and then explode.
Is the walking into the volcano?
Apparently they were fighting near a volcano.
Is the walking into a volcano really necessary?
Apparently.
It's a junk shop. Oh, look at that guy. Look at Snake Plissken over here.
Oh,
Okay, maybe less Snake Plissken now that you've gotten a close-up on his face.
Yeah. Yeah.
お
I like that everyone in the post-apocalypse is just decked out with like iron studs and whatnot. This guy's just got spiked gauntlets.
Very important. How did you get here, kid? He moved in the loading screen. Also, this bar looks like the bar from Anarchy Reigns, but with a people bartender instead of a robot bartender. Also, man, remember Anarchy Reigns?
Yeah,
That game's rad.
it is.
I was thinking about the soundtrack to Anarchy Reigns recently.
It's real good.
You are not wrong.
I mean, I still think I slightly prefer Mad Worlds overall, but I really like Anarchy Reigns. They are two great soundtracks. There's really no reason to compete there.
Yeah.
It's a sick motorcycle over there.
わかった。
Scraping his legs, scraping his feet.
なんだって？
Oh, he can't drive anymore.
So I was looking at this
Wakata.
Super North Star wiki and found the category of characters killed by Kinjiro,
Oh.
which is a large category.
Is a villain B in there?
Hold on. Actually, it looks like he's never killed anybody whose name started with a V.
Huh.
Yeah. Fun fact. Or at least nobody whose name he knew started with a V.
Well, given that these people are villain A and villain B, versus ruffians.
from Game of Thrones characters unless you're gonna find a way to persuade people to spy.
That's
お前はもう
dramatic.
死んでいる
Oh, that guy's got a gun. Or no, a crossbow.
Sends a spiral energy wave through the target's body. Sends techniques to drain blood from the victim's body.
こう優先
Overkill rate over 1000%.
Downward chop which fractures an opponent's skull.
One of these things, one of these like mission things is gotta go fast.
Yep, this game seems okay.
You don't know you're already dead.
Strike the opponent's hand, causing their fingers to explode.
Ah. I don't want that. Especially those hands. Just slowly zoom in on the big man hands.
Restores light to the world. It's a pretty impressive punch.
Is it like the Falcon punch from the end of that F-Zero anime where like Falcon punches the world and everything explodes?
Oh. No.
Technique inflicts 8 sensations of pain on the victim before their body dismembers into 9 parts.
Wow.
Yep. There's a person who was hit by it but survived and wears a metal plate bolted into their head to keep it from exploding.
Okay.
Because that's how that works.
Yeah, that seems right.
Oh. No.
Oh, look at this kid. This kid is also wearing sick post-apocalypse fashion and hair.
Oh.
How's it hanging? Hey, what up?
おい
Oh.
え
Ah.
うん
Oh.
いや
Ah.
Oh, Kenshiro's an ex-con. Is that a thing?
I don't think so. But I mean, it's post-apocalypse, you can really keep track.
Yeah.
え
Ke.
あの
You ready? Yeah.
I
No.
bet that's the thing that happens in this story because, like, the city doesn't exist
Oh.
なんだって?
in the show
Hi.
or whatever. So yeah, it's probably like the opening of this story is gonna be Kenshiro murders a bunch of people in the city, and they're like, dude, make people explode with your hands or to put you in jail. And they have all these good guys.
Oh, get up, Kenshiro. Dude is still just chilling.
Here's the move from that Jason Liger attributes to his invention of the shooting star press.
Hey, that's cool.
It's called the Yin Yang Murder.
That's a good name.
It's a better name. Also, the name Shooting Star Press makes sense now.
Yeah.
Strike the forehead, which causes the victim's skeleton to explode out of their body.
It's okay. That escalated quickly.
So I was wrong. He doesn't vomit it up. It literally shoots out of his entire back, like all at once.
That's rough.
It is.
Hold on. These bandits want to fight. They had a lot of descriptors on that one. I feel like there are a lot more bandits in this fight than there were, like, on the world map. Death Cry Collection number 4, what? Control really likes doing the one where you grab both of his thumbs in your head and your body explodes.
It's a good
There we go, I chopped that man's head in. Ow. So yeah, this game seems alright.
It does.
I was playing some Kiwami 2 today. That game also alright.
Yeah.
They made charge moves not terrible.
Well, that's nice.
And in fact, the one charge move that Kiryu doesn't start with, but essentially starts with, because it tutorializes you into buying that one move, is actually really good. Because basically it is, it is like a 3-hit kick combo, and it like OTGs, so you can do a full rush into 2 finishing blows, hold the triangle on the last one, and then release it as you run at the guys on the ground, and then it like picks them up and kicks them 3 times. It's real good. Yakuza, still probably my favorite series, if we're being like super honest.
It's pretty good.
I cannot think of another series in video games that has been consistently high quality, like in the way that Yakuza is. got my sick car. That kid is psyched about this car. I got 5,000 destiny points. How many does that, how much light does that transfer into?
No.
Hey, that game's free now. You know.
Yeah, I mean I had it on disc, so
I did when I went and traded that disc in.
so who's the idiot now? It's me. But hey, we could play Destiny 2. The second Destiny game. Just like
Hey, do you wanna play Destiny TFT?
Maybe. I don't know.
You think we'll finish that before Rob finishes Call of Duty 3?
Maybe.
Top 3, whatever.
Potentially. Oh, there's a boost. Whoa! Oh, this, oh boy. These cars handle. Yep, that's where I'm gonna end that sentence. They handle. Who's gonna do this race and then call that this game? Anyway, 428 Shibuya Scramble. Oh boy. And also this demo are now on PSN, and 428 is available physical if you can find a copy. Oh dear.
使い物にならん。
I died.
Good way to end it.
Yep. Oop, squeaky chair. Anyway, join us next time for
This racing minigame better or worse than Anarchy Reigns?
probably a little worse.
Unfortunate.
Yep.
It does not have the soundtrack.
No.
that's for sure.
It does not.
Retire.
Oh.
I'll see you again in the full version of Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise, says this kid. And it's gonna play this trailer.
Welcome.
Apparently you can get Kiryu's suit somehow.
That makes sense.
But yeah. Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise out October 2nd, I think is what that says.
Mm-hmm.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
No? Oh no, can stream everybody?
The stream's never going